Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Again, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. 3rd down and 1. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 3rd down, Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. Stays on his feet, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 44 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. Henry up the middle, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And bulldozing his way through. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 40 yards. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, Q.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Second down, Pollard again. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and that's caught inside the 35. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Prescott from the gun. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. To throw is Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner, and he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. They'll run it again with Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Viking 18.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
70 Lions.
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Play action now. Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Marquise Bell in on that stop. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Got it.
Second and 10. And the busy night for Henry continues. Trucks over him. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Fourth down, Levis. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Levis trying to get his guys set as quickly as possible. Henry again on second down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Inside handoff, Henry. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 3rd and 3. Again to Henry. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Levis to throw it. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, he still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
47.
On third down, it's Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Prescott off play action. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
They toss it down to Pollard.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it.
And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And they're going to speed things up here.
70 Rangers.
Off the play fake, Levis.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Trap 60.
Levis to throw off play action.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Prescott to throw it. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
And the Titans are going to have it here just past the 25.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 165 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. In motion comes the tight end left. Derrick Henry. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And quickly they get to the line.
Levis. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Titans have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the fourth quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Kill.
Prescott on first down. Flush to his right.
That is caught by Lamb.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb.
60 yards.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's got room. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 57 yards.
And the Titans strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
So he's in for his third score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now second down and a few inches. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And some space here. And they're gonna have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. 46.
To throw, Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Here we go. 47.
Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
Meanwhile, here, a run on 1st down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
60 Eagles, 60, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Check go.
Throwing now. Here's Levis. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Dak.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel down should. And Henry's hit. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better.